The most cringe, most bitch-made moment of 2022. The most bitch moment of 2022. The thing that made me think, like put it like this. The most pussy moment of 2022. The most bitch-made moment of 2022. Like literally the most bitch moment of 2022 was when the Queen died. Why is you in America never been to Britain crying about the Queen? Fuck the Queen. I don't give a shit about her. I was like, good. Bitch needed to die. I'm pretty sure she's been 80 years old for the past 40 fucking years. I'm pretty sure she was like 10 years old, like younger than she is now when I was born. Physically impossible. Because when she died, I was damn near 30. I'm pretty sure she was like 90 something when I was born, bro. Physically impossible. That was the most like ridiculous bitch made looking shit I ever saw. Like not in my life, just in like 2022. In terms of like world events, aside like 9/11 wasn't bitch made, but like that's the only other thing that I saw that like the whole world stopped almost. Honestly, it didn't stop as much as 9/11, thank God. Because if that had happened, that would be really sad. If America even stopped as much as it did for 9/11, that would be fucking atrocious. That would be an atrocity in my book. That'd be a war crime. But it was bad enough because it was like, bro, why are you crying about the Queen? She would not give a rat's ass if you died, any of you. She don't even know who none of you is and never will. Especially now. That shit was literally the most pathetic thing I ever saw in the past like 5 years at least. Literally, you don't know this woman. This woman would not shed a fucking single tear for you or anyone else. But you want to cry about something. Oh, the Queen dead, bitch. Like the Queen really gave a fuck about anybody but herself? Why she can't throw me some M's? Why she can't throw M's at the hood? Not even me. Just like build some rec centers for us and shit. Why she ain't do that? She didn't give America no money. We always had to give them money and shit. Like you the Queen, you supposed to be so real. Like why you ain't do nothing real? Like we was waiting your whole 100-year lifespan to do something real and you never did. Like God, okay, I need you to tell Satan, okay? Don't ask Satan if he got a car I could borrow. I don't need that right now. Tell Satan to ask the Queen when she gonna do something real. Because I'm pretty sure she ain't with you up there. If she with you up there, because I don't like to assume that's blasphemous. But if she with you up there, ask her when she gonna do something real. But if she down there, you know, tell him to ask her. But if she with you, ask her when she gonna do something real. That dead bitch, the Queen, ain't even do nothing real. Like, she ain't even do nothing real to have the whole world crying like that. That's why her kid, who's not, or whatever that is, whoever Charles is to her, was like, yo, kiss the ring. When Charles gonna do something real? And they fucking, we had to kick their ass in war too. Why are you crying about the Queen dying if you live in fucking America? Why? For real, between that and her whiny ass grandson and his ulterior motivated wife asking for privacy while being attention whores about asking for privacy. Those two things were the most, what's the word? Saddest public displays I ever seen. Like it really, like the fat people in America were crying about the Queen of England dying was the most disgusting, disrespectful thing to this country, its legacy, its history, bro. Like, as a whole, I'm Native American. So, like, keep on, for me to say that means it's real bad. Because I don't really give a fuck about those types of shits. Like, I don't celebrate Columbus Day. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So, like, as far as this country's, like, those types of traditions and shit and history and shit, I really don't really give a fuck. So if I give a fuck, it should really tell you, like, that shit is backwards. Like, and it's like, at the time I realized it, but like, I forgot. And then I just, for some reason, remember, like, yo, remember when people in America with zero ties, not even a Travelocity fucking ticket, not even a fucking American Airlines or fucking Delta ticket to fucking ever go to the United Kingdom. These people don't even have passports, crying about the Queen dying. They've never been outside America. They've never even been to Niagara Falls. They've been at Viagra Falls. Never been to Niagara Falls. It was the most pathetic display of humanity I've ever seen in my life. Like the shit that whatever his name is, the king that came after her, did in that restaurant where he made the bitch kiss the ring. He only did that because of that. He only did that because, like, he's like, yo, look at the whole world simping over the queen dying. Even countries we used to, like, be, like, literally invaded into. Like, I'm pretty sure people in, like, the former, like, not French Indochina, that would have been the French queen. But, like, the former, like places, like, that don't exist, like, Rhodesia doesn't exist anymore. But all those places that, like, in Africa that Britain colonized and all that shit and still had up till like the 60s. Like, see, we were smart, we were strong arm of the law. We got right out of there. We said, nah, bitch, you want to go to war? They tried to come back 1812, go to war. We said, nah, we kick your ass again. You know what I'm saying? But all them other countries that, like, it took like a couple hundred more years for that to happen, right? You had people in them countries crying about the queen being dead. This bitch did not give no fucks about you. In fact, she was alive as a princess when y'all were getting really fucking mistreated by the fucking British. Yeah, the queen is, I think she's kind of the reason that, like, the door for apartheid was open. I think that's why there's white people in South Africa, is because of the queen and her people. And you had people there who wasn't even white crying about the queen. That's all that shit, that gassed that motherfucker who is now the king, gassed him up. Like, that's the only reason he went that shit later on. It's like, kiss the ring, like he was a pimp or something, man. And he even said, yo, watch this, I promise you I can do it. These people are so fucking sad about a bitch who hated them. Looked at them as subjects. Like it was a science experiment. But they act like she really cared. Watch, just watch. Follow me, bring cameras. You feel me? This shit was, like, looking back, I'm surprised that like, I've never made a full video about this. Y'all obviously know how I felt about, like, certain shit I sampled in my music and shit if you heard it. I really did. Like, I didn't hate the queen. I hated that reaction of the whole, like, you had people who the queen did not fuck with. And definitely should not have fucked with the queen. But for whatever reason, in their mind, they forget history, forget all this other shit, and then because it's trendy to be crying about the queen dying, everyone did it. People in America did it. People in, like, the parts of Africa they used to fucking occupy and colonize were doing it. And so many people did it, this motherfucker who's now king felt like he could just make motherfucker kiss the ring. He thought he was Rick James. I don't ever want to see that happen for a fucking celebrity dying again. I don't care if she's the queen, she's a fucking celebrity, bro. Just like, you gonna do that when Kris Jenner dies? Okay, then I'm out this bitch. What about OJ? When OJ dies, you gonna do that? I might be a little bit touched when OJ dies. I might be like, yeah, I did it and got away with it too, man. I'm out this bitch. Free like OJ.